welcome back to the Team Nerd Herd podcast. For our best advice, if you want to do it right, collect what you like. You guys already know the drill. It is a Thursday. We got a Mondo Mail Call on the horizon, and we got a guest. Without further ado, enough of my yammering. Let's go ahead and get this roll call going, and we'll go ahead and introduce our guest, and then we'll hit the herd chat. What's going on, my brother Alonzo?
Ooh, not much. I'm actually excited for our guest today. Him and I had collaborated before, and he is such a good guy. He's very supportive of the community. I love him. Well, maybe not, but
Yeah.
No. I know.
Speak the truth, bro.
So this is Alonzo, aka Comics and Pops, your comic book nerd and your pop culture fanatic. What's going on, Big Rob?
Nothing, just chilling. Happy first day of NFL day. It's today, first day.
How's Pittsburgh going?
They're winning, actually. I think it's 9-3 against the Cowboys. Obviously. Just enjoy beautiful Thursday afternoon here in San Diego, and excited for today's mail call. And once again, I'm Rob's from Haven. Moving on to Jeff.
Yo, what's going on? It works?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. I just making sure.
We should have just said no, it's not.
No, you messing up 2 times in a row.
No, because that would have thrown it off. We just went.
We should have just ignored him and
That
be
would
like,
have been so good.
He's like,
Well, it's Jeff at Geek Driven, and it's good to be here. I kind of last minute call up, so I appreciate it, and just hoping Ian and the little man is doing good. So can't wait to get it going. Let's go up to JR.
You'll get the hang of it eventually.
Yeah.
I'm Rogues Law, your resident asshole. It's a good night. It's a Thursday night. Thank God I'm tired of fucking work. Anyways, I would pass it off over to Steve. How you doing, sir?
doing great, brother, doing great. And it's your boy Steve, aka Hip Hop's in Me _comics_collectibles, one show scale collector, comic book lover, chaser of all things nostalgic, and ready to go ahead and introduce our guests. Now, you know him in the community, man. You see him in all the group chats. He has his own channel. He has a lot of interviews and a lot of content that he's done. He was at Terrific Con with the Fam Bam, man. Our boy, Mike, the Beast Benston. Bring him on in, y'all.
What's up, everybody?
What's going on, Mike? Great to have you,
Mike.
brother. We are
Excited.
super excited.
Likewise. Can't wait.
I mean, I was hearing from copy that there's fire to be brought. I know you got some stuff from Terrific Con. I know you got some stories for us, and we're super excited to have you. Without further ado, though, go ahead and let us know, man. Let us know. All right.
You know it.
All right, man. Well, I guess now that we've introduced our guest, let's go ahead and get the holler at the herd chat. But before we go in and do that, let's go ahead and holler at our brothers, our team Nerd Herd moderators, man. We got Rudy, brother Rudy. We got Something Wong. You already know Something White's always going to happen when that fellow's around. You got D'Anime, etc. Senpai, D'Anime, etc. And then the music, man. All up in the ears. When you hear this music, man, always remember DJ Abomination and Plainclothes D, my boy Darian Body, always bodying those luscious beats. See, I can't freestyle for shit. But without further ado, let's go ahead and hit this group chat. I know I saw HK Wifey 420. Sheena, what's going on? I saw my man Bravo Comics. My man was cracking. We already got brother Rudy. He's already in here. You know, you got D'Anime, etc. Let me go ahead and remove. Bam. And then let's kind of go down. I know I saw my man Geek Driven already up in here, man. We got
double duty.
That's it, man. He's just surfing the crowd. Yo, you got my man Glenn 2K12, my brother. What's cracking, man? Good to see you. Like always, man. You got Comics Talk Weekly, Phil, with the clearest background ever, man. Crystal clear. And he got the voice to bring it too. Fellow lover of Jeff Lemire. We were talking yesterday, man. We were talking Black Hammer. All right, let's see. I know we got my man No Good Comics, Chinmo. Brother Chinmo. Man, just to say it, man, kind of rolls off the tongue, you know? It's a must to say it.
Absolutely.
Right? I was waiting for it. All right, man. And we got Rage in Cajun Comics, my brother. We got Real Rude 6 from the BLCC repping Bien, man. What's cracking, brother? Thank you for joining. We got Azores Tigers. See, this group chat just jumps on you, yo. Here's my man, No Good Comics.
Justin.
I got my man Real Root 6 over at the BLCC. All right, I think we are ready to rock and roll. Mike, I got a question for you, brother. Are you ready for some rapid fire questions? Questions.
You know it.
All right, man. So let's go ahead and line them up, and let's go ahead and start it off. Favorite cartoon character?
Homer Simpson.
So we know you were at TriviaCon last weekend, so I have to know, how much frolicking did you see between Justin and Morbius together?
Way too much and graphic for me to say on the video. Love you, Justin.
Yeah, you got Justin saying, I wasn't ready for that. My man, Uni.
My turn?
Yep.
Let's go. Okay. What was your favorite interview so far?
Oof. I gotta go with Tony Todd. He was the first big interview I ever really did. It was the first TriviaCon I ever went to, and I can't say I wasn't nervous. Especially if you've ever seen him in person. The guy's, larger than life. But as soon as you start talking to him, the nicest guy, and he gave me a great interview. And then I was fortunate to interview him again when he did a off-Broadway show here in Hartford, Connecticut, and I got to interview him. So definitely Tony Todd.
Yes.
Hell yeah, bro. I know you've had some really good interviews, man. I've been watching them. Bricks, the Iron Geek.
I was actually going to say something about that earlier in the back room, because when I watch your video, that's the first thing that's on there, and I go, he met Tony Todd. Oh, he interviewed Tony. Oh, I need to talk to him. All right, Lonzo.
All right. So first off, I just want to kind of put this in the chat. Hey guys, don't forget, sub up Mike the Beast Benson. His link, I just put it on the live chat. So make sure to sub him up. Again, like Jeff and Steve had mentioned, great interviews. So definitely sub them up. So my question for you, again, has to do with TriviaCon, as because you went and I'm jealous. What was the number one comic that you picked up at the con?
I don't have it with me, but at Very Gary's table, I was able to score a second appearance of Loki, Journey in the Mystery.
Nice.
And
That's awesome.
it has a little tear on the top right corner, but it presents so well. And being a Jack Kirby fan, he's my favorite artist. It's just I wasn't expecting to see it when I did talk to Gary. Bundled it up with way too many books, but I gotta go with that because it was probably the biggest surprise. I wasn't expecting to see that book, and then originally I wasn't even thinking I was going to buy it, but it was too good to pass up.
Nice. All right, Big Rob.
All right, let's get away from comic books then. Fruity Pebbles or Tricks?
Oof, I am going to have to go with Fruity Pebbles because I love the Flintstones.
All right, that's good reason. All right, that's it.
That's a wrap, man. You made it safe, man. Not a beat of sweat, man. I know my man Mike was saying those rapid fire questions, man. Those are the things they're gonna give me. But we're wait till you get to the versus segment.
Oh no.
My man Alonzo, he got some he works some magic. So much love to Alonzo. But Mike, you made it safely and soundly. So who's gonna go rock with that mail call?
I am gonna go with the guy who asked him to be on the show, Alonzo.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I hate you, Alonzo.
I know. Already.
Right off the bat, well, good evening, guys.
He might steal my thunder too. Shit.
Okay, all right. So this is what I got. I got these from Golden Apple. So thank you. I think who put this up? Was it
Oh, wow.
Ian or Steve
It was Ian.
or Jeff? Somebody. So I picked these up. These are the error variants. And I believe
Oh, those old
Jeff
things.
had mentioned it's the barcode in the back that makes it an error. So there you go.
Nation.
I love
Big
you too,
Chamaru. My man Manny got them bars, yo.
I also from IDW, I got the second print of the Usagi Ojimbo. Again, new characters in here.
Nice.
That Jeff hipped us up to that, man, right?
I think so. I think
Hey, you gotta
so.
give
And
kudos
then
to my
also,
man, bro.
I got another copy of this one. So Steve, I mean, whenever you're ready, it's right here.
That's me, bro. That's me, bro.
Now,
That's all me.
what language is that one in? 'Cause I've seen there's in German and Italian.
I don't know. I think it's the Italian one, just like the other two.
Okay,
But
'cause
I
got a
haven't
German
opened it up
one.
to double check, and I don't want to open Steve's copy. So
Yeah.
and then also we were talking about this during the bottom half. This finally came in. It's Barbaric. It's the Vault edition.
that's
so there's
That's
only,
awesome.
only number
Ooh.
100.
Yeah, I saw that. It's
That is
crazy, man.
fucking
It's a
sick.
Conan homage,
awesome.
right?
Yeah,
Yep.
dude.
Conan the Barbarian, bro.
Yep.
Yep.
Wow.
Our girl Battle Panda all up in the building right now. What's going on, Liz?
Okay, and then this one right here comes out of left field, but
Never, bro.
this is Legacy. He could be a space character, could be making an appearance and in Guardians of the Galaxy. You never know. He was also named Captain Marvel. So the reason why I picked this one up or I tracked it down, again, has to do with the movies, the Marvels. So I kind of am trying to get all Captain Marvel type characters. And this is one, and this is his first appearance, Silver Surfer Annual number 6.
Please tell me you're gonna take it out of the poly bag and keep the card in there.
I know, I haven't. I'm a little scared. I'm a little scared to find out what I got. And just like everybody else, like all the IDW stuff. So Kanto.
Those bags are a pain in the ass to cut open.
Oh, I haven't done it yet. I just got
Yo, I
them.
haven't even got mine yet, yo.
Oh, you
I just
haven't?
got mine today.
Nah, not yet.
Oh, Bermuda, which is a new series from IDW. This is their con variant.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm all in on that one.
The Last Ronin con variant from IDW.
I don't know if you notice on one of the license plates on the very bottom actually says SDCC 2021. Like flip it over, and you can actually read it.
Oh, dude, that's dope.
I see that right up there at the very
Oh,
top.
that's cool.
Yep.
Oh, that's
It's
awesome.
SDCC 21.
It went in Blazing Inferno.
Yeah. It's a dumpster fire.
We miss you.
I know
Ah.
the Star Wars Adventures, and this one sold out pretty fast.
Real quick.
Yeah.
I didn't even get a chance to
Well,
grab
and that one there was like a delay on that one because like when I got in, I ended up having to do 2 separate orders because that one was not available when I first started.
And then
Oh,
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I left them in the other room.
I don't think you have enough.
I
Yeah.
had 6. I'm actually sending one over to one of the lovely ladies at Nearing Nerdvana.
Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, as a thank you. So I'm sending one over. So I had 6. And then we kind of talked about this one as well. This one has to do with the first mention of the Russian super team.
Yep.
And this is the direct edition as well as the newsstand. This is the newsstand right in the front, I believe.
I think I have that one.
That's nice.
Also, X-Men number 1. This was a TFA variant, and it's from Ryan Gonzalez.
wow.
Oh, very nice.
And I
That's cool.
really dug this cover. Like Ryan's doing amazing work, and I dug it. I was like, she's like I couldn't help myself. Okay, so this one just came in, and I know a lot of you guys have this. So this is the Rose Besh Demon Days variant from Frankie's Comics. The reason for the delay has to do with there was a signature series that Frankie's had made, and
What's up, Brandon?
Hey, back.
How's it going, man? True Looney Tunes fan.
And then the great thing about it, it has a remark right here.
Oh yeah, you can
Oh,
barely
very
see it in
nice.
gold.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
love
so she
gold.
signed it and did a little remark. You can see the little ninja. She's got the little scarf. I'm like, oh, this is great. So Rose
That's
Besh
sick,
did a
bro.
little remark on it.
Man,
That's
that's
nice.
nice.
And then the last but not least, again, we've been talking about Secret Wars #1 because of all the incursions and also the free comic book day version. So I picked this one up. Right now.
Nice.
Hmm.
This is what we get for
That's-
letting Alonzo go first.
You let him go first. Oh, it was his friend. Right. I got it.
I'm like, yeah, I got some stuff. I got cool stuff.
You know,
I'm like,
I was ready for Ian. I was like, okay.
Copy
just-
told me Ian pick him last.
oh my God. Yeah, man. Ian would have closed house. He even warned us. He's like,
Yeah.
I just want to let you guys know I should go last because I'm gonna
Yep.
burn this inferno down.
is,
Yeah.
So this is the book, and again, the great homage, Miles Morales. It's signed. So yeah. So
Yeah.
who should we pick to follow that up? Should it be Steve?
I love the love in this group.
Yeah, go ahead,
Should it
go ahead,
be
man.
Steve?
I don't care.
You're not scared?
All right, lay it on me,
Nice,
Steve.
yeah.
Let's
I
see.
mean, you
All
have
right.
2 weeks off. every
Yo,
week
you're,
off.
you're a week, bro. You make it seem like it was a whole month. Come on. I mean, I should have had the whole month, but we won't go there. But your boy got that Super 7. I don't want to sit up, man. I might fall back and be like, bam, just break the shit out of my glass. Right there, Godzilla, baby.
Hedora.
Super 7. SDCC. Gotta love it.
Hedora.
Yep, that's right, man. I
Small
did get
monster.
something you didn't get, Alonzo. I got something you didn't get.
Let's see.
Look at
let's
this
see.
shit right here.
Oh.
You got the IG store exclusive. They give you a card too, man.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Oh,
sick.
that's
But no, I
awesome.
didn't just get one, and I didn't get the same. I got something different for that ass. All right, look at that bad boy right there, man. Tell me
Oh, I
that's
like
not
that.
dope, bro. Come on now.
I like it.
I know you do. With a card también. I'm so frustrated with you, Alonzo. You know. I also got one of these bad boys. I didn't see that come up, huh?
Marilyn
Man,
Manson
man,
cover.
Shoot, full of surprises, Steve.
Hey, man, I was playing possum, man. I was playing toy. You know. Your boy did pick up some ratios this past Wednesday. He got that the Me You Love in the Dark. Bam, that ratio right there.
That's a hot
Okay.
book.
Yeah, man. I'm telling you, people are on board, man, with this book. I would say pick it up if you can. And then I also got Porcelain. This kind of like just reached out to me, man. I like the artwork.
That's a cool cover.
Yeah, different colors, kind of Japanese esque, but yet the
Nice.
story is something a little different. I think it's dope, man. But that's
Number
it
2.
for me, man. It was a little bit of smaller week. Next week we'll have some things to come in the pipeline. But you know what, man? I'm gonna go with Mike, man. I'm gonna see what kind of stuff Mike brings, man. He's a guest of honor, so we gotta let's see what he got. But before that, man, Mike, let's go ahead and say what's going on to Comics Are Great, my man, over at the NY Warriors, which is cracking, brother. Yo, you got Looney Tunes chat, my man Brandon. Man, Azores, I'm trying to get on Azores' level, but it'll never happen because that dude is a bloodhound. He finds the top of the top. But much love,
I can't
Azores.
get on his
Always.
level.
No, nobody can, bro. Him and Ian are like they run like a pack.
I witnessed it twice.
Right? It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. But Mike, hit him with it, man. Show us what you got. Bring that fire.
So I have recently gotten into the Marvel Legends. A little late in the game,
Okay.
but there was a newer one that came out, and I thought it was very fitting. And he's one of my favorite characters from the X-Men.
Ooh,
nice.
very
Nice.
nice. Yeah, dude.
Wow.
And it came with the accessories too, man, like the
Yep.
book. Very nice, bro.
That's cool.
And then after Loki, I went to see if a certain character had their own Marvel Legend, and I saw that it was out of production. So to eBay I went.
Oh.
Oh, they were
Yes.
killing the
Very
Yeah,
Love it.
popular figure right now.
So I actually went to my LCS today, and I picked up $3. One, being a horror guy, the Elvira Vincent Price book.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Number
cool.
one.
Nice.
I read issue 1 of this when it came out a few weeks ago and really loved it, so went with Sinister War number 2.
Okay.
Nice.
And then, being a Joker guy, this cover,
Oh,
Yeah,
had to go
cool.
with.
Yeah, that was pretty
Oh,
good
that was
cover.
the one, man.
That was Steve's pick of the cover of the week, I think.
Yeah.
No,
Pick of
that
the
was
week.
no. Mine was the Delato Batman, bro.
That's right. That's right.
But my man Geek Driven, that was his pick of the week.
There
The
you
Joker.
go.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's
Thank
it,
you.
man.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
he
Thank
brought
you.
that fire.
Oh, I'm still here. Don't worry. All right. So next, an eBay haul. One book. Forgot where I saw this, but people are specking on first meetings, so I figured a triple first meeting is Marvel Team Up Giant Size or King Size Annual. It's the first, I think, cover with Spidey, Doc Strange, and Wanda.
Oh,
Ooh,
I know we had
nice.
that on the
That's
bottom
a
half.
callback. Yeah.
Sorry.
Wow.
So some of my TurfCon stuff I was going to do a big haul video on my channel, but there were a few things that I did definitely want to show off on here. So Jay and the press from the Pressable Defects, before Terrificon a few months ago, they had the Very Gary auction on YouTube, and I got my hauls from both Jay and Matt. So from Jay, I was able to get in one haul ASM 45.
Oh,
Very nice.
Nice.
wow.
Love the
Very
colors.
nice.
You're keeping it real
Oh,
classic,
hell
brother.
that
yeah.
looks real nice.
It's a really clean copy. This is awesome, and the yellows and the lizard pops so well. Going down, number 44.
Very
Although
nice.
it's going down, that means it's getting better.
Yeah. It can only get better, man. He's about to drop it on us right now. He's like, oh, this whole thing?
I know exactly.
Oh, he breathed
Oh, look at-
out. Oh, he excelled, dude.
Yeah, here it goes, guys.
So
Look at his face.
after-
I love it.
after 44 comes 43,
Woo!
and that is first full Mary Jane.
Wow.
Very nice.
Wow, there you go.
And it looks
Classic cover.
nice too.
Classic cover, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So this is for Terrificon, the first year I ever went to get sketches. And this plan kind of kept changing. So originally, I was going to do a jam piece on, I found a blank cover of Van Helsing and was going to get a bunch of different of the Universal Monsters headshots on there. Then I kind of pulled an audible and got a blank cover of Action 1000 and said I was going to get a bunch of Superman villains headshots on there. So I go up to Jerry Ordway's booth, someone I've interviewed on the channel before, and I forgot to mention I was doing jam pieces. So I requested the character, and they started drawing it, and I'm like, this is actually going to come out really well. So I asked for Mr. Mixel-Pitalik.
Oh, that's
Nice.
so cool.
And
That's so badass.
this is he's one of my favorite Superman villains, and Jerry did a really good job with this. So fortunately, one of the booths, the vendors, had blank covers, so I'm like, I'm gonna go Superman crazy. So
Oh dang! Here goes the rundown.
I went to Billy Tucci, another great artist, interviewed him on the channel before, and if I'm gonna do Superman characters, I might as well get Superman. So Billy did this Kurt Swan-esque with his own little touch on it.
Oh, that's cool.
wow.
That's awesome.
Goodness.
Nice. So,
That's amazing, dude.
My favorite, my all-time favorite comic story is the Death of Superman, and Brett Breeding was there, and I asked if he could do a Doomsday, and boy, could he!
Oh
Wow.
damn. That's dope.
Damn.
I love it.
I couldn't believe it when I picked this up. I was like, I'm still blown away by it. So lastly, one of my buddies told me that this independent artist, Nicole Jelinek, she's going to be there, and she specializes in horror characters. So it got me thinking, I'm doing the Superman thing. So I asked for Silver Banshee, and she said, "I've never done that before. This will be fun." So,
Damn.
Oh my god.
Oh, damn.
she
Okay,
did.
so here's the thing. I love it when artists say that they've never done this
Yep.
character before because they put so much effort into it. Because
Or-
they do their research, they look at pictures, and
Yep.
they are making sure that they've caught every single detail, and it shows. Man, that Silver Banshee's amazing.
Yeah, and she goes, "Thanks for picking something slightly disturbing." And she was she said when I picked it up later that day, she goes, "People got coming up to the table saying, 'Oh, that's awesome.'" And so I had asked her, "Hey, I run a YouTube channel. I know you're busy. You have some commissions. Would you be able to do a quick interview for my channel?" This was Saturday, so I asked her for Sunday. She goes, "Yeah, come towards later in the show, and yeah, I should, no problem." So I had some time before her interview, so I decided to go into check out a booth I haven't checked yet. The first book I pull out, and I kid you not, was the first appearance of Silver Banshee on my way to her interview.
That's awesome.
That's cool.
And a book
That's
I
sick.
didn't have. So I was like, I told her that, and she goes,
Do you see that, Mike?
Mike, you're killing the chat right now with all your fire.
"Oh."
I wonder who's gonna go next. I'm glad I got mine out the way.
I know, right?
there is one more that I brought for tonight, and going back to that Very Gary auction, Matt Forge pulled out a Buy It Now that was one of my keys. He had it at the prior auction, and I didn't pull the trigger, and I'm like, that book's gonna go. There's no way that's gonna make it to the next auction. Going back to Loki, Mobius, says, something about we've had Titans, we've had Skrulls, we've had vampires. I'm like, there's no way he's still going to have this book for the next auction. But he did. And I am, one of my big focuses is the 70s Marvel horror, mainly Werewolf by Night and Tomb of Dracula.
Damn, son.
Wow.
I quit.
Drop the hammer.
Goodness.
Shinmo wasn't lying, bro.
I have a hard time finding that book. Shit.
Congratulations, bro.
That is awesome. Yes.
And yeah, and to kind of reel you in, I have some of my more books. I'm hoping to film my big haul video. I'm hoping to at least film it tomorrow, if not Saturday, and have it no later than following Monday. But I figured I'd pick some of like the big gems I was able to obtain from there. The sketches, doing the sketches got me hooked. So next year I'm gonna be doing that again.
One thing I'll give you a word of advice on sketches: if you give them options too, like say I want like this character, and whatever one they light up on, like you could tell, like they go, oh yeah, I want this guy. Like I do Star Wars sketches, so like I've gone like you can do Han Solo or Lando, and they're like, oh I want Han Solo. I know exactly what I want to do with him, and they start going, and you're like, run with it, go. Don't give them restrictions, just go.
I like
go
that.
It's yours.
I like that idea. I'm definitely gonna be doing that next year.
Dude,
Man,
Mike,
you
I
stepped
can
up.
feel all that love, dude. Like, I'm smiling too, man. This is great. Dude, those books are fire. Love it.
Thank
I
you.
wasn't jealous for you going to Terrificon already.
Yep.
Yeah.
Man.
I know. So,
You ain't lying, girl.
So I think Jeff should probably go next.
yeah, who's next?
It feels good to be on top. Yeah.
Let's go with Jeff.
All right.
Sucker.
This is gonna hurt.
That was not easy.
Yeah, my man Jeff's probably gonna have
Something to go
some
with
fire.
it, though.
Yeah, he's gonna have some
He's
fire.
got some fire.
Well,
Keep it down to a short box, Jeff.
I will. I'll keep it real short. All right. So I was able to find this the week
Ooh.
after because my LCS didn't get theirs.
Okay.
I need to find that.
Like I said, I was going to pick it up. I picked it up.
Yes. Nice.
And I got lucky got the whole run of Stray Dogs.
Very
Damn,
nice.
dude.
Very nice.
Very nice. You got that deal, right?
No, this is actually from the LCS. So
Oh, okay.
yeah,
That's the
Very
best
nice.
one for me, man. 28 days later, right?
yes.
The craft audition.
Mhm.
One more.
And then just the generic second printing ones.
All right, and then just a little spec. I mean, how often are you going to get a second printing with him on the cover? Plus, it's a $10 book, so how many got ordered?
Yeah.
I got lucky. Got some 1 in 10s for the Skybound X.
Oh, yeah.
And they were
Nice.
all cover price. So
Nice.
Very nice.
Straight fire, bro.
okay, I want to definitely give this some attention. I got an AOK from Mazora's Tiger.
Oh, very nice.
Nice.
Oh, look at that.
I needed this. This is history. First
Yep.
Juneteenth cover. First Juneteenth ever.
Yeah, man. And Sanford said that was a smaller run, dude, for that B cover. So if you didn't pick it up, you probably aren't going to find those.
And I got lucky this week. Someone didn't want these.
Oh,
You're
wow.
kidding.
Sir, dude.
They put it in my pull box after the person declined them.
What?
Wow.
No better feeling.
Oh,
than
man.
Dude, that's the
It's
best
such-
one right there,
yeah.
man. I'm in love, bro.
That Psylocke cover. Love it.
Dude, I
love
want to
it.
hit a blank man and hit him with a I'm in love. Oh, dude.
Yep.
Mhm.
And then I was lucky. I got to go to FunCon in Hollywood. So I picked up a few pops.
So do you want to just let everybody know what FunCon is?
Yeah, so FunCon, this is the first year that Funko had their own mini convention, and it was held at the Hollywood store. And I believe they had about 30 to 40 different pops for their con. But at the store, I don't think we found out until the morning of, but they only actually had 4 of the exclusives at the store, and they were only going to have 4 each day. So they were going to be a different 4 each day. I got lucky and got all 4, but I also picked up a couple of commons that got released early. So
Oh, okay. That's tugging on Big Rob's heart, right, Big Rob?
Yeah, that's on my list.
Oh, damn.
got a little
Nice.
Snake
Wow.
Mountain.
Oh, the mini Snake Mountain. You can put that with your big Snake Mountain there, Big Rob.
That's like a Steve-sized Snake Mountain.
And I ran into Mike Becker, who is one of the owners, I believe, or one of the creatives in San Diego for Funko. And he recognized me, and he pulled me aside, and he gave me a free pin that no one else has yet.
That's sick, bro.
That's
Love
cool.
it.
And then, obviously, if you buy more than $100 worth of Funko Pops, you also get one of these. So this is the basketball one.
Nice.
Miss those Funko days, man.
You're telling me. Okay. So here's one of the exclusives.
Nice.
Oh, very
I like that
nice.
one, yeah.
Yeah, I had to get it because, the other 2 are, I don't want to pay for them.
Yo, you got map props on the background, brother.
And I was lucky to get this.
That's
Yes.
cool.
Ooh, that is
Black
sick.
Light White Rabbit. And I was lucky to get this.
Oh yeah.
Jack in the
there you
Box,
go.
limited to 2,000 pieces. Oh, I did get one more thing. So there was a stage. Actually, I got a couple more things. Hold on. This is one of the shirts that I think was only exclusive online. They had some there.
Nice.
And so I have one more.
Oh.
Oh,
He's
got this
opening the
display
case.
y'all. You know this is a special night when he opens that display case, man.
This is a prototype of the
Bam.
Gameverse Captain America.
Wow.
I was lucky. I got to go on stage. They gave, and I won a proto. So they only gave out, I think, per session, like about 30 to 40 of them. So not everybody got it. So I feel really lucky. And
Hell yeah,
That's
dude.
it's a bobblehead too. So
Yeah, dude, all those marvels are. Gotta
Oh, that's
love it, man.
great.
Yep. That's it. I think. Yeah, I don't want to
Yo,
go too much longer.
Yo, shout out Sparks and Caroline for celebrating yesterday, man. That 750. Well, no, 750 giveaway, but they're already at 8, man. So much love to them.
Yeah,
Catch up to
congrats.
us.
Hey, Jeff, was FunkoCon invite only, or anybody can just show up?
No, okay. So I heard there was a like kind of like a standby line, but you had to actually go to Eventbrite and sign up for a ticket. I missed out. So what you could do is go join the wait list, which I did, and I was one of the lucky people who actually got off the wait list, and I went the very first day of the con at the second time, which was 11 a.m. So took the day off and drove to Hollywood, had a little fun, met some cool people, some cool collectors. I met somebody who drove at 4 a.m. from Las Vegas there. The poor guy, he had 3-day tickets and you're only supposed to have one. So they canceled all of them.
Sucks.
What?
The good thing is Mike Becker was probably there, heard it, and he was in the tent with me. So they gave him a pass to go in. So Funko's really good. They're really good with their customers and their fans. So they'll treat you well. Just be nice. Don't yell at anybody. and you everything will be good.
Well, luckily he was there because that's kind of dick move. Cancel all 3 days. I was like, just give him at least have one. No, it's coming.
The worst thing you could have done was give him the Friday one, right? I mean, it's the last day, but I did hear one thing. I did have a friend go today, and actually yesterday, a different friend at like a later time, and they didn't have any of the Jack in the Box or the White Rabbit. My other friend went today, didn't have any Jack in the Box and White Rabbit, so you guys missed out. Don't get the FOMO though, because I know how much they're going for, and it's stupid. It's a total of like $500 for 2 of these pops.
Good Lord.
Jesus.
That's how you know. That's how you know it's
like $200, like $150 or $200, and this is going for like $250, $300. So that's nuts.
Yeah.
Says the man who has it.
Yo, man, it's just like any collectible, though, man.
As I shake my proto in your face.
Yeah.
At least it's your proto you're shaking our face.
As you bounce your dick on everybody's face.
Whoa.
Hey, at least
Big Rob.
I was at least being.
Yeah. You went with a casual and you slipped that one in.
Little
No
innuendo.
pun intended. Yeah. And then here comes Big Rob just forcing it in. I mean, there you go. I just killed it. There you go.
Steve is used to it being slipped in. So
We lost all our sponsors. It's over.
Oh my God! You are.
All right.
All right.
Before we get kicked off this bitch, let's keep going.
Let's go. Okay, so we got a JR or Rob. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Why don't you choose JR?
Okay.
Let's go with JR. I am curious. So let's find out. Sorry, Rob.
Ava, what's cracking, bro?
It's all good. I've got a small week with a little bit of heat in it, but not much. Next week I'm gonna have much
Sounds familiar.
stuff. But I had to go on that Moon Knight train, but I actually got one that you did not get, Steve.
Oh, let's see.
Because I still think this is probably the best cover of it.
That is. I agree.
And this was only 1,000 of them. Ooh. And just show you, it's a nice 147 out of 1,000.
Ooh,
Nice.
So I got that. You know me and my obsession with Kingpin, especially when he's beating up on that little bitch. So come on, I had to get it just because he's beating up on him.
You ever see JR smile? Now's the time, dude.
Yeah, look how big that smile. I've never seen him smile.
JR smile.
Why he looks like Grimace.
First appearance of JR smile.
Crap.
And then this is a little bit of heat.
Ooh.
Wow.
All right. Number 100, right?
Yep, number 100. It does have creasing and stuff down here, as you can see, color break.
Who cares?
So it's not the highest quality, but it'll work.
What's expensive and high grade, dude?
Yeah, that just means you didn't pay super.
I paid about $100 for it.
That's good.
Hey, that's a good deal.
Yeah, that's a really good deal.
It's good to know your shop owner. Basically, whenever he gets new stuff in, I get a phone call.
Nice.
So that's all I have for this week. I was expecting a little more to come in, but the mailman didn't drop it off. So I'll have for next week. I have to compete with Ian and his big old box of shit. So it's gonna be fun. So
Box of shit. Great
so
picture.
I guess we can go to the. How about them Cowboys?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to actually, I stole some of my thunder here, but I'll show them as well. Got the Kanto, somebody, and I also got the Star Wars High Republic. Got that one as well, but he didn't get these because he's not a Joe guy, but I did.
Very nice.
Yeah, those are pretty cool too.
Yeah, pretty dope. Yeah, digging those. Got me a Bermuda as well. We'll definitely try to read this whole story.
So has anyone else kind of felt cheated that they didn't give us like actual bag and boards, like all of them were in
Yeah,
One classic.
bullshit.
Flimsy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
but one. This one actually came in the bag and board.
The Sonic. Oh, damn,
Of
dude.
course, it's Sonic.
Wait.
Yo.
But was that brand new for this convention, or is that
No, it's
old
brand new.
stock
It's,
that they were selling? Okay.
it's brand new, 30th anniversary. It's really thick. It's an annual size. That's probably why it was in the bag and board. So
Probably.
yeah, it's kind of dope. But a little red ink art in the background. So digging that. All right, and so this one was pretty hot. This one I think we're paying pretty good money for. Second.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
That one was sick. I missed out on that one.
That's
So-
the one that's getting the money out of all of them.
Yeah. Is this an homage to a Batman cover?
Yeah, the Dark Knight.
It's kind of a Dark,
Dark Knight
Knight
Returns.
cover. Yeah, kind
Yeah,
of.
it
Yeah, a
like
little bit.
This
Yeah.
looks
Lightning
so
bolt.
familiar to me.
Just the blue lightning or the lightning bolt with the blue background is Dark Knight.
Posed
Yeah.
kind of.
In the position. Yeah.
Mhm.
And they picked Mikey, so I don't know if that's intentional or what. But
I gotta show my dude some love, bro.
yeah, also Lil Ronin as well.
Yep.
So yeah, that was my IDW pickup. So this is one of the more badass Star Wars Insider covers I ever received. This is the subscription cover.
Oh, that is
wow.
cool.
Oh, very
For-
nice.
Yeah,
Love
so
the
it's-
cantina.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you can imagine this on a comic book. It would have been fucking hot, dude. It would have been sold out fast. So
Yeah.
Dude, that should be a poster. That looks so good.
yeah, little what's the name? Cad Bane wanna be in the bottom there. Yeah.
Yo, something, man. Something's on fire tonight.
All right. No more comics, but I actually do have a novel here. A little teenage
Nice.
novel.
That's
I don't-
sick.
Star Wars High Republic, Out of the Shadows, by Justina Ireland. She's writing the I guess teenager books for High Republic. So haven't read it yet, but looking forward to that. And okay, and I'm actually more excited for my toys this week. So one of them you already saw on my Instagram, but he's so dope. I gotta show you again.
Yeah, dude.
Nice.
Berter.
Berter and Golda, man. This shit is, if you check out my pictures on Instagram, he's part of the Ginyu squad. He looks so great with the whole set. It's just a beautiful figure.
I regret not picking those up, man. I picked up Chase and Ginyu, and I just stopped after that. I'm like, you know what? I can't buy any more of these, man.
Is that the one that you like kept trying all night long to get? That one night?
No. Those are coming in next month. Those are the San Diego Comic Con ones. So yeah, these are from the premium Bandai website, and these are good to pick up because typically these are like $100 figure, and they become instantly $250, $300 when they sell out. So
Wow.
100%.
Dang.
The value just skyrockets.
yeah, so they're worth picking up, I think. And this was a really cheap SH figure art Bandai, but the packaging is so dope, and he's a cute little figure, man.
Oh
awesome.
yeah,
Oh, that
dude.
is cool.
I got it for $20 from Amazon.
Wow.
Very nice,
Now
dude.
you're tugging at my childhood.
Yeah, which is great for a Japanese import. I think $20 you can't beat that.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
so
looks great.
yeah, he comes with the little ghost and the cherry
That's awesome.
and an extra faceplate as well. So
Damn, I gotta hunt for
Wow.
Amazon now, man.
Oh my god, if they just gave you some little pellets, it would have been all done, dude.
Yeah.
Right?
So would be great to put them next to a Sonic and a Mario and stuff. Some of the gaming icons together. That'd be dope. So, all right, that was it. I didn't have much. I didn't pick up my poll. I haven't picked up for a few weeks. So I'm probably going next week. That's it for me. And up to you, Alonzo.
Ooh, all right, all right.
Oh, let's get in that versus.
Oh yeah. Here we go.
Shout out to my man Eric the Phoenix. Bam.
Oh,
All right. Are you
ready
for this? Are you ready, Mike?
you know it.
All right, here we go. All right, we're starting off with comic book stuff. Green Goblin or the Joker, and why?
You literally just pulled up my two favorite villains.
This is it, baby.
That's tough. I have to go with Joker, and it's not even because of he was there first. I just love the dynamic that he's always had with Batman. Batman's never gonna kill him. Joker can't live without Batman. That dynamic, how he's been portrayed, and even if you go back to his earlier issues, the Joker issues are just awesome reads in my opinion. But once again, that's so close because what I just said about Joker, you could say just about the Green Goblin, Norman Osborn, but it's the Joker. I think he's the greatest super villain. But man, that was tough. I hope they get easier after this.
I don't know, but you know what? Hey, a lot of people in the chat are saying the Joker too. So I mean,
you're in good company, bro.
Yeah.
Shout out to my horror model J2.
Good call.
J. Ramirez.
Yeah.
Oh wow!
Here we go. So
this is where it gets good.
Is it Werewolf by Night or the Tomb of Dracula, and why?
You look
So-
like you shot him.
I know he's like mother.
So is this that issue versus that issue, or the characters?
You know what? However you want to interpret it, it's all open to interpretation.
I'm gonna go with the Tomb of Dracula because that issue, I love both covers. That's just an awesome Neil Adams cover, and he's doing the awesome super, I'll say, comic book pose, that's been done so many times with Superman holding Supergirl, Namor holding his love interest. We can go on and on about that. Cover, I definitely gotta go with that. If we're going story, I think I gotta go Tomb of Dracula. I love the hunting of Dracula. I love what Dracula does in that book. It's crazy. He's messed up. But the Werewolf by Night. This is tough.
Which is a hot book right now too.
Yes, that's actually one that I apologize for the light. That's one of the few between those two titles. That's Werewolf by Night one is one I'm still hunting. But I think just because character-wise overall, I think I gotta go Dracula. Dracula's awesome. But you don't sleep on Jack Russell. I can't wait for the Moon Knight series. The hot rumors that he might show up, Werewolf by Night, Jack Russell may show up in that. I can't wait. Bring on all the Marvel horror characters. I gotta go. This is just as close as the other one, but Dracula by a hair.
Nice. And again, like Steve's been highlighting in chat, it looks like Count Dracula is also the winner too. Man, man.
Can I bounce
the chat
off
loves
this one?
you, Mike.
Can I bounce a little verses off this one? So
Do it.
original Dracula, as in this Tomb of Dracula, or the new version of Dracula in Marvel, which you see in the animation.
I will go with. I'm gonna go with the comic. It's just I started, reading those through Marvel Unlimited, and I've just been able to get lost in that world. It's been fun looking at all the art, reading all the stories, and I think just because I've recently been really reading a lot of those, I got to go with the Tomb of Dracula comic.
Nice. That's it, man.
Very nice. All
You're
right.
good company, brother. I'm with you.
And next, okay, so I know that in your poll, like you have Thor, you have Venom. So here we go. Which one was the more impactful villain? Was it Null or was it Black Winter?
I'm gonna go with Noel only because I really liked the impact that he had on the whole Marvel, and I didn't read all the tie-ins, but I liked how they did their best to interconnect all the King and Black storylines within the main one, and I thought Noel has more room to come back, as does Black Winter, and Black Winter was cool. However, I think what Noel did on the whole comic universe and what could come at, I'm going to go with Noel.
Can I interject for a second? It's kind of fair for Black Winter because he's not really been even tossed out
Yeah.
yet.
I was gonna say who's the bigger letdown.
I was going to say that, but then you know what? It's going to be like both. They were both horrible.
Well,
I think
I don't
no,
think
right?
This one was tough. 'Cause
Black Winter's not even coming out really. He's supposed to come out more towards the future of Thor, I think.
Telekinetic age. What's
So
going
we're
on, baby?
hoping. I mean, Black
According to
Winter kind of showed up with a bang and then went out with a whimper.
But that's definitely a switcheroo. That's just I think that's a fake you out
rope-a-dope?
moment. Yeah.
Quite
There's no way
possibly.
that's too easy.
Plus, if Noel's going to show up in the movies, they don't want to kind of can him forever. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
Mhm. I would agree, brother.
Yeah, could totally be right. All right. And next, The Simpsons versus Family Guy. Which is your jam?
I love both.
Maximus.
This one's kind of easy for me, though. I kind of grew up with The Simpsons, probably started watching them a little bit too young, but still, I loved the animation as a kid. And then when you get older, you catch more jokes. But that's, I think, what The Simpsons does. As a kid, I could enjoy it just by just the funny, shenanigans that Homer get into, or even like the physical comedy. And why I always kind of like The Simpsons more. And I'm all for dirty jokes and whatnot, but Simpsons kind of never really had to go down that route. And up until when they, Simpsons became unfortunately a joke where their newer
Ninja.
the newer episodes are kind of just like, yeah, the Simpsons are still going on, but seasons 1 through 8 of the Simpsons, in my opinion, are some of the best years of seasons of TV ever. And Simpsons did have some meanings to their episodes too. There's a heart in there, and once again, Family Guy's hilarious. The European road trip's probably my favorite episode. That's just like funny skit after funny skit after funny shenanigan and outcome. But Simpsons overall, I can quote the Simpsons. I quote the Simpsons all the time. Played the Simpsons video games growing up, and I gotta go Simpsons.
Dude,
Damn,
you got
that
the
is
the
awesome.
chat buzzing, bro.
I know, dude. I think it's like the first time we've ever got a unanimous vote. I mean, everybody's like Simpsons.
Yo, Mike, on
Yeah.
Monday, I need you to watch Eric the Phoenix Fanime Talk because my man, the anime, etc., hits the best Krusty the Clown you'll ever hear. Hands down.
Absolutely,
Yeah.
can't
And,
wait. I'm in.
And I can hit a good Ralph Wiggum if you want me to hit it.
Oh
it.
yes.
All right.
Let's hear it.
Let me put the voice back real quick because if I'm in close in my poetry, yes. I'm special. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Good. Yes.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
perfect
no.
for you, Steve.
That was
Yes,
Ralph?
no. Oh, okay. I guess I failed. Sorry. Yeah, so you had to hit that in there right then and there. Sorry, Chad. I'm sorry. It didn't work.
Hey, you get an A for effort.
I mean, that's it, man. At least I tried. God damn it.
Stays as the left.
All right. How I Met Your Mother or The Big Bang Theory, Mike?
Despite the last episode, but I have a counter to that. I got to go How I Met Your Mother. I watched How I Met Your Mother first a few years before I got into Big Bang Theory. I still haven't finished Big Bang Theory.
Ultra. Much love, bro.
But How I Met Your Mother, I started watching when I was in college, and I just loved how relatable it was with the characters. It's just most of their, that's just hanging out at the bar, or just going, hanging out into someone's apartment. And I think the castings for that, both shows are great. And once again, these are probably my two favorite sitcoms of all time. But it's just Neil Patrick Harris, Jason Segel, Josh Radnor, Colby Smulders, and Allison Hannigan. That's like lightning in a bottle, how you're able to get that much talent in that one show. And they went, 8 or 9 seasons? And the only season that was kind of the letdown was what they did with the finale. Mm-hmm. However, my counter, they did have a alternate ending on the DVD that was on YouTube for a while. I don't know if it's still there, but without spoiling, or are we doing spoilers? Or I know it's been out.
This thing's old.
I like old. Come on, Mike.
I always play it safe.
Spoiler alert.
So it's kind of okay, but I like it because it's a lot better than just they build up to meet the mother, and then we get the mother, and that was probably the best part of the last season, the chemistry. I can't think of the actress's name, but she's awesome because she was great with Andy Samberg in Palm Springs. But her and Ted, I loved their relationship. I wish we got more of it. And then they build it up. She gets sick and dies, and then they kept teasing Ted and Robin throughout the whole show. But you think they've done it so many times, they're not gonna. That's not gonna be it. There's no way they're going to do that. And they did that. And it's when you actually see the kids, him talking to his kids, and I'm like, this is, but the alternate version is a little kind of so, cheesy, but it's just, the mother never dies. And he kind of does like a clip show, kind of like this happened and that happened and this happened. And that is How I Met Your Mother. It's kind of cheesy, but at least you get the payoff that you want. And, I also loved how where the transformation from Barney's character came to the last season. Him becoming a father it was awesome. Yeah. So I do have to go How I Met Your Mother, especially if you include that ending. That kind of saves the original ending, what we got. But I love Big Bang Theory. Once again, another great cast, and I'm excited to finish it because I'm still kind of working on it.
Okay. I keep hearing, and then the chat looks like it's going Big Bang. So I don't know.
I keep hearing rumors that they're talking about doing How I Met Your Father, my brother, from the mother's point of view.
Interesting.
I've heard those. I kind of always forget those as soon as I hear them.
Yeah, I kind of hope they don't do it.
I can see it though. We can all see it happening, right?
But I agree with you. That last season was not that great.
No, they could have split it up into 2 and made 2 styles.
Maybe they can slip it in.
Oh man!
Would that be your theory? Of slipping in a little Big Bang in there?
Nice.
Is that how you met your mother?
Oh Lord! Oh, it's going downhill, guys. Who's the next one? Alonzo.
Okay. Moving on. Which cult classic is better, The Big Lebowski or the Rocky Horror Picture Show?
Dude, so horrors are going to get better.
I'm really curious to see where the chat's going to go with this one. Rocky Horror Picture Show. I do have a little bit. I've done theater in the past, and funny enough, the first time I ever saw it was actually my college's production of it, and I had never, for whatever reason, watched the movie.
Okay.
And I didn't really get into theater until my senior year of high school, which is when I first did theater. And then, so I never really thought of ever, like as a kid, the cover scared me. And even though I'm a big horror fan now, I used to scare so easy as a kid. But I never really had the interest in Rocky Horror Picture Show. But once I saw it live, I'm like, I need to see the movie. I don't know why I've never watched it after seeing this. So saw the movie, and it's just the community that movie brings. Like when you talk Rocky Horror with people, you're talking with people that you feel like you've known like your whole life. The music's phenomenal. Richard O'Brien is a genius for what he did with that. And obviously the great Tim Curry, one of the best, hands down, one of the best ever portrayals of any character in any movie, not just musicals, any movie.
Underrated actor.
I've been fortunate to I have a little kind of more personal connection with Rocky. I've met Brian Boswick at Rhode Island Con a few years ago. He was awesome to talk to. I got to meet Meatloaf at a convention in Massachusetts, Super Mega Fest, and I had actually tried out for a production of Rocky, one of the local theaters in town, and I made it as a phantom. I tried just for the heck of it, and I ended up getting in. The show never happened because they couldn't cast a Rocky. So I tell Meatloaf that, and he goes, "How do you not cast a Rocky? He doesn't do anything." But so, and he was, and then very fortunate at Rhode Island when I met Barry, or is it Brian? I feel terrible right now. I got to meet Tim Curry, and just I did the photo op with him, and just Tim, thank you for everything, all your roles, because I'm a huge It fan too. For him to just say thank you, and that was just to have that quick interaction with him. And just once the music's so good, I auditioned for Rocky Horror with Hot Patootie, my favorite song from the show, and it's just awesome. But I will give Big Lebowski. I've watched Rocky Horror first. It was like when I was in college, but like my senior year, when I was like, I'm gonna sit down and watch this. And once again, talking about good cast, you just can't beat Bridges, Goodman, Buscemi, and it's the both quotable movies. But like I just used that really put the room together. The rug really put the room together. You're out. You're out.
I mean, just looking at it, I mean, even the chat, I think everybody it's between the Rocky Horror Picture Show is like eking out this win. I think it was even hard for the chat, I think.
So I have to ask them, Mike, how many times have you gone to it live? Like, just go to like the midnight showing with the toilet paper and in drag and all that, because that's part of the charm of Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I went to the midnight showing. The first time I ever saw it was a midnight showing when my college actually did midnight shows, and that was just awesome. That was another thing that won me over right away. What other shows do stuff like this? And we actually held we got a projector, and in our black box theater at school, we kind of showed it, and we all got to dress up. We got to use the costumes from the costume department. So that was a blast. So it's like you said, it's so integral and part of the charm to the production. It's almost tough to compare Rocky Horror to any other thing.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, you even had Something Wong like actually be serious for once, like in the chat. I mean that just never happened. Oh my god!
Kingpin for the win, baby.
I don't know if you're a geek. I would think you'd be more leaning toward the Rocky Horror Picture Show, just because it's about geeks and freaks and the outcasts, right? Yeah. It's like it's a good feeling kind of movie, even though it looks or sounds, scary, but
absolutely. And once again, that's
far from that.
That's why I didn't watch it for years before I really got into horror. I thought it was a horror movie, and then
Alrighty, so who's it going to be, Jimmy or the Grateful Dead?
You got him shaking his head.
I know.
Thanks a lot, Steve. This is from Steve. This is from Steve to you, Mike.
I'm sorry, Mike. Don't hate me.
Man.
Obviously, they did not get easier.
He's like, I hate you.
I thought when we got the No Black Winter, I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna get nope.
No, that was a trick.
That was intermission, bro.
That was bait and switch.
I think Jimmy, in my opinion, he's my favorite guitar player of all time. I'm gonna go with the Grateful Dead, though.
Deadheads.
The second show I ever saw was The Dead in 2004. That's where, and as a
Nate 138, bro.
as a 12-year-old, that was something to experience for the first time. But it's just, and this is no disrespect to Jimmy, but it's just, you talk about the Grateful Dead and what the talent that band had at every instrument. And who else has two drummers, or at least who else has two drummers and makes it work as well as they did? Jerry Garcia, songwriting, guitar playing, vocal singing. Bob Weir, in my opinion, the greatest rhythm guitarist of all time. And also could sing when he could still remember the words. And then you got Phil Lesh, who I was fortunate. He had his book came out in around 2004, and he did a small little bookshop in Connecticut. Got to meet him, shake his hand, and Phil's a very underrated bass player and very underrated songwriter. Some of the songs he's wrote, "Box of Rain" is such a beautiful song. You've got Mickey and Bill on drums, percussion, then all the from Pigpen on the keys to Brent Midland, Bruce Hornsby. It's just
Knowledge dropping right now.
You just can't beat. And then even when Jerry, all of them went on to have great solo careers and do solo stuff. Even after when Jerry passed in '95, you still had Phil and friends who I've seen, Rat Bobber and Rat Dog, the Dead. And I've always liked John Mayer, but I don't like a lot of his radio stuff. But I've always said he's one of the best guitarists, one of the best blues guitarists of all time. And to hear him play, some of Jerry's tunes and stuff, I thought he knocked it out of the park. I even thought Trey did a good job. It was cool to have one of the biggest, bands that the Dead influenced have Trey Anastasio come in and do Dead. So I think the legacy of the Dead for me just is what wins it. But once again, Jimi Hendrix, who else has ever been able to do what he did, and who's right now willing to do the experiments, step outside the box like Hendrix did.
Well, and also the time frame that Hendrix had.
True.
He had such a small time frame compared to what the Dead did.
Very good point. And to do it in that time, it's phenomenal.
And not knocking the Dead whatsoever.
No.
So he had a 6-year span, I think,
Yeah,
compared to a 40-year span.
Yeah.
5-6 years.
Yeah.
All right. And next, since you're a big Red Sox fan, is it going to be Manny being Manny or Big Papi?
This hits the heart a lot, especially now watching how they're playing right now. This is bringing me back, and Manny being Manny, but Big Papi, this is our effing city. And two of the best. Manny might be the best hitter I've ever seen, but David Ortiz may be the better clutch hitter I've ever seen. David Ortiz was really the glue, especially after they won in 2004. He brought that experience to the 2007 and 2013 teams, and is still a huge presence of that community. I try not to go too off the field, but Manny, kind of got into, too much Manny being Manny off the field. This is tough, but I think what it comes down to is the clutch, and not only the clutch, but 2004. And that was the first year I've really gotten the sports, and I'm not, when your team's down 0-3 and you're just getting into sports, you think anything, you don't know how dire that looks, especially when you're a 12-year-old. But
2004.
Is my math right?
Yeah, I'm just blown away. How young you are.
Big Rob's going, I'm so old.
So all those old fuckers.
Wait, did he just say he was 12 in 2004?
Code Red
Yeah.
Comics. What's up, brother? He agrees. Big Papi.
It just those hits, the calls from the announce team, radio and TV, and just it's David Ortiz, but Manny, I miss those two guys, and they've had great teams since. But I gotta go Big Papi.
Plus, it's a better nickname.
Yeah.
Papi.
Better nickname. All right.
100%, bro.
All right. Next is something that's kind of fun. So you have
Oh.
every single one of these guys in a steel cage match.
Uh-oh.
Who's winning?
fucking games,
You want to do this, Steve?
Nah, man.
Do it.
You want me to pick my first one or what?
No. I want you to.
Funky like a
Are
monkey.
you ready to rumble?
Are you ready to rumble? You know that sucks, dude. I can't do no Mike Buffer, dude. This is in boxing, bro.
All right.
It's a slobber knocker.
That's
There
right.
you go. I did my JR right there.
Okay. Who's gonna win, Mike?
Okay, so I'm going to be the big wrestling nerd. Is this a traditional cage match, the first to escape, or just pinfall? Who's left standing?
Oh, damn.
Let's go
Traditional.
left standing.
Big Rob, you wanna?
Traditional.
Traditional.
Yeah.
Who's escaping with that bunch of guys? Jeez.
There is a
It'll be the-
mashup you wouldn't believe.
And it'll be the blue bar one. Blue bar stage.
The best cage they've ever will have.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Mike, the anticipation's
toughest
killing me.
I mean, you gave me 8 choices.
Yeah.
Dan the man, what's cracking? Dan De La Torre.
I gotta go with The Undertaker. It's been that man. History and inside cages, compared to the rest.
Awesome.
The size, he's probably him and King, Wow, him and Kane. Probably would be neck and neck. Probably the last two, but where you got to give some advantage or some props to the Macho Man may be the best wrestler out of this bunch, traditional wrestler. Roddy with the holds and just the peskiness. Jake the Snake, what a great technical wrestler. And if he hits you with the DDT back in the day, that used to be,
Like that.
200 count.
Right.
Yeah.
But then you have
He even told you that too.
Yeah.
He's like, I got the DDT. That's it.
Yep. The Rock. Yeah, it's Sting could make someone twist someone, probably the best of with the Scorpion Deathlock. You got just the biggest badass in Austin, but Taker is kind of like a amalgamation of all those guys. He could wrestle. He's got the size. He's got the power. He's got the strength, experience. I got to go Taker.
Damn, dude. Agility too, man.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know this was
What if-
hard for you, man.
What if you threw Mankind in there?
Oh, that's just the whole wild card. That's like putting Mentos and Coke and just pouring it into that cage.
Exactly, because he's the only one that could deal with these guys.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, dude. He was Nick Foley, man.
Yeah,
That's-
that's like his home.
Yeah.
And this is tough because Macho might be he's in my top 3, if not top 1. So I tried to really find a ways where he could come out, but I think we'll just you got Taker. But that was
Nice.
tough.
All right. And then we got one more. Pizza versus nachos.
When I go out to eat with my friends, because nachos are always obviously under an appetizer most of the time, and I'd always be to the waitress or waiter, can I have nachos but for dinner? And my friends always bust my chops for that.
So
And but it's pizza, but nachos. Oh, geez. Lights go out for dramatic effect while I think about this. This might be the toughest one.
Damn it. And I haven't eaten dinner yet. Now
Oh,
I'm
man.
hungry.
You're playing
How
rookie
about
moves there,
a
Jay.
nacho pizza?
If I could say that, I would.
Taco Bell doesn't serve that anymore, sir.
Oh, I know. I love
Yeah,
it.
that hurts my.
Taco Bell,
That's
my God.
that hurts my
Oh,
heart,
Taco
bro.
Bell, bring that shit back.
I
I
know.
can't believe they
Taco
got rid of
Bell.
it.
Stuffed crust.
Okay, I've come to a decision. Being from Connecticut, being near New Haven, Connecticut, going to school in New Haven, Connecticut, Pepe's, Modern, Sal's. I gotta go with pizza.
What's
All
the
right,
toppings?
all right. And Mike, we don't see your lovely face anymore.
Oh.
We see that great T-shirt though.
He got excited. He got excited for this question. That's
I know
why.
he did. He was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, he
I'm
was
so
like, I don't
hungry.
think I can do it.
But yeah, and toppings, I gotta go pepperoni.
Ooh,
Ooh,
Don't
pepperoni
sleep on
nachos,
pepperoni
yo.
nachos.
Mm,
Don't sleep
Dang.
on don't sleep on eggplant parm or eggplant pizza though.
never.
Really?
All right. And then the
There's
last one we have
Oh,
here,
sorry.
it's everybody gets to play. But before we do that, just want to play this. Hopefully, you guys can hear it. So, if you guys didn't know, Mike is a musician. Yeah, getting down, Mike.
Funky, bro.
All right, that was
Nice.
great. And if
That
you
is
guys
awesome.
want more, Mike, where should they go?
So I will say that video is just do 10 and counting. Napoli. You could even put my name in there. It's from my buddy Colin Sullivan's YouTube channel. Another very good musician. I do have a full live concert from a few years back on my YouTube channel. Now, this is the tough part. I brought this up, but I also have to say this. 2019 into 2020, before COVID, I was working with my buddy at his studio he has, and I recorded my first ever CD with him, and it was a phenomenal process. I was getting excited. I was starting to pre-plan shows and stuff, and I wanted to release the CD on the same day as the show. However, things happened, and got busier. Work got busier, so I haven't put out this album yet. But I do plan on putting out a in the near future, very near future. I'm hoping within the next, I'm gonna say before summer's end. So hopefully end of this month, early mid-September. Dropping that.
Let us know, Mike. Let us know.
Definitely.
We'll be more than happy to support you, man.
That was funky, man.
So,
loved it.
This is the one where everybody here on the panel gets to play, and same thing with the chat. So if you had to pick one guitarist, and you got to let us know when that guitarist kind of made you think like, wow, this is the guy. Let us know who it is and what song they were playing.
Ooh. So Rob's first, right?
We'll let Mike think on it. Big Rob, go ahead.
Oh shit, dude! I'm still thinking. There's so many great guitarists I love.
Please don't pick mine.
Well,
there's like 10 I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, that's a 10. But I guess the one that goes to my mind is Slash.
Son of a.
And it's fucking like, what was that? Slash on that November Rain.
Yeah.
When he goes into that solo.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a little kid when I heard that, and it always mesmerized me, and it still does. I love Slash. Follow him on Instagram. He's a badass. He's a legend of Sunset. I love him to death.
He's amazing live too.
You know what performance I love of his?
I agree with you, Big Rob. He is, for me, he is the guitarist. I mean, you take him away from Guns N' Roses, and he is still like
His
the man.
individual solo stuff with
Yeah.
his band is fucking great, man.
Oh my
What were you gonna
god!
say, Jeff?
And also
Yeah.
too, November Rain was the jam for me, and he killed it. I mean, it felt like that guitar solo was like 5 minutes. It was amazing. I loved it. So yeah, he's my pick too, man. I echo that statement. Mike, what about you?
No. Jeff
Hold
had
up.
something to say real quick.
Oh no, I was gonna say like my most memorable moment of Slash is when he did the Michael Jackson
Oh yeah.
song.
That was it right there for me.
And Mike was trying to push his ass off the stage because he was just killing it on that guitar.
He wouldn't stop.
Yeah.
And he was pretty darn high too at the time.
He was fucked up. Yeah.
All right, come on, Mike, lay it on us.
Okay, so this is probably the guitarist who really made me want to play guitar. Guy by the name of Warren Haynes. I first saw him with The Dead, and he was great hearing him do Jerry songs, playing Jerry songs. The intermission, if you call it, he did an acoustic set, and he did a cover of Metallica's Nothing Else Matters and a cover of U2's One. So for knowing those songs and how great those songs are, they hear his acoustic take on it, and definitely definitely Nothing Else Matters. That's a metal song, and you don't think you'd ever hear those songs really acoustic, but for him, just him playing those songs was phenomenal. His solo band, Government Mule, they have a song called Soul Shine, which he actually wrote with the Allman Brothers, and his guitar work in that song, that's what made him for me. If no one's ever heard Soul Shine by Government Mule, definitely recommend it. The lyrics are great, but his guitar work, especially if you get a live version, the solos he does with that, Warren Haynes is probably why I'm a guitarist right now. So I'm gonna go Warren Haynes, and that's so tough with
Nice.
talking about guys like Jerry and Jimmy and John Lennon and David Gilmour and Pete Townsend, but I think just when I saw him live, and that's what did it for me.
Right on. What about you, Jeff?
I'm sorry, Steve. I might have just taken your pick.
It's all good, baby. Go ahead, man. I'll share in that.
Prince.
Mm-hmm.
I'm taking Prince.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, he can play any kind of music. He was so super talented. He could play almost every instrument.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, his musicality was out the door. He wrote so many songs for other people. So, I mean, his talent alone spoke, and just his guitar playing is underrated.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah, I'd have to. One of the most highlights for me was when he played Halftime in the rain, and he did Purple Rain, and dude, he freaking went off.
So great. Yeah,
he went freaking off. It was epic, man.
They were trying to get him off the stage because they thought he was going to get electrocuted or something like that, right?
I remember that.
Yeah.
Dude, he didn't care.
He's like, I don't give two fresh Frenchmen fucks about it,
He was feeling it, yeah.
So is that your pick as well, Steve?
Oh yeah, 100%.
Very nice. And for you, JR?
I was gonna pick Slash because I'm a huge Guns N' Roses fan. If I did do Slash, though, it would be from Welcome to Jungle. That opening riff that is just sold me. But another guy I fell in love with, and some of that Hood Rat even mentioned, is Tom Morello for Rage Against the Machine. I've seen them twice live. The second time I saw them was on my 20th birthday, or about my 21st birthday, and I was about 3 feet from the stage. I was right up in front, just watching him all night long. The guy makes so many interesting sounds coming out of his guitar without using an effects pedal. And Mike knows how impressive that is.
Absolutely.
To do what he does and not use an effects pedal.
Yeah.
And the guy knows his guitars in and out. You watch and he switches his guitar like 6 or 7 times during his show. The guy is fucking insane what he does.
Absolutely. And like what Jimmy did, making something his own and something that no one else could duplicate.
Yes.
That's what Tom Morello did as well.
And I mean, you with Tom Morello, you talk about Slash with his solo stuff. You've got Tom Morello's his solo stuff that he's done, his stuff with Audio Slave,
Yeah.
his stuff with Street Sweeper, Social Club, or I think it's called, and then his Rage Against the Machine stuff. He's got this backlog of just music, and you just listen to it, and you're just like, that's Tom Morello, and he's putting his fucking foot down and just kicks ass.
Nice. Alrighty, so that's all we got for verses. Mike, I think you did very, very well, man.
Thank you. It wasn't easy, but it was a lot of fun along the way.
No, I appreciate it. And then this is what the herd has coming up. So if you guys don't know, tomorrow we have a collab with CBSI, where we're going to be talking about our new show, My Favorite ... where we're going to talk about our favorite things. And the first episode is going to be Current Comic Run, and it's going to debut August 6th, tomorrow at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 p.m. Eastern. So we're really looking forward to it. Again, it's a partnership or collaboration with CBSI.
Bam. In the workings, man.
And then, Steve, what do you got going on?
All right, y'all. On Sunday, man, 3 p.m. PST, man, we're gonna switch it up on the drop in the mic, man. Your boy was on DJ Links in the mix this last Friday. We did a rap battle, and we're just gonna discuss some of the bars I went over. There was some mistakes in there, but I want to make sure that we kind of touch on it. I know Alonzo was in the chat. There was a lot of comic book references. There was a lot of witty wordplay. There was a lot of getting out of writer's block. But man, it was fun. I gotta say, if you're gonna if you want to ever put yourself out there and test yourself, that's it, man. It's a good thing to test yourself. It's a good thing to evolve and try something new, man. So I was super excited. I'll be back at it on August 30th with at DJ Links, man, trying to test my hand again, man, and drop some rhymes. But that's it, man.
All right.
Hopefully you guys can come by and take a listen.
Oh yeah. All right, and Jeff, what's going on here on August 11th?
Well, it looks like on Sunday at 7 p.m. we've got top picks for New Comic Book Day. It's where all of us are going to give you a little taste of what's coming up that week and what we like, and just hang out and geek out, and maybe a little surprise.
Yep. And what? Hey, so Steve.
Oh yeah, man. So Eric the Phoenix, we are gonna talk on Monday. If you guys are anime fans, then you got to know about Naruto, right? You got to know about Naruto. You got to know about your top battles. So we got guests. We're rolling with guests, man. We got my man the Anime Etc. rolling in with us, and we got my man Anthony from Comics Are Great, man. And I can't wait, man. There's a lot of great. We're gonna pick top 5 battles, man. So we're gonna give you a breakdown. This is a good way to kind of introduce into Naruto. You got to get the best battles to kind of put yourself into that, and we're gonna break it down for you. I'm super excited.
Who's doing the Naruto run?
Oh man, I am, dude. I'm gonna be coming in, and you're gonna hit me like hitting the closet and stuff like that. You know?
Hell yeah!
I might even do like my little sign.
Oh, there you go. All right, Big Rob, what do we got coming on Tuesday?
On Tuesdays, we always bring you the bottom half weekly top show from 12 to 21. And that's when we talk about the bottom half of the under the 10. It's what's going to be the spec for next week and what's going to be the hot book for next week. So definitely stop by on Tuesday nights at 7 p.m. That's definitely a fun show.
All right, thank you, sir. And JR, we got something going on, don't we?
Yeah, this is shit that I got roped into, right? No, I'm kidding. So we're gonna get Azorus. He's out there in chat right now, and Jeff and I and Alonzo is going to be the narrator or the host, I guess. It's gonna be our new game show called
Wrangler.
Introspective, and it's basically you're gonna watch Jeff, myself, and Azorus come up with spec based on topics that Alonzo provides, and there's going to be some fun elements that the crowd's going to get into. There's going to be a point system. It's going to be an interesting thing. I have a feeling your boy is going to be in dead last most of the weeks, but we will see.
That's
I'll,
right.
I'll be right there with you.
And Jr., do you have something else going on too?
Yeah, I've got a Star Wars episode that is just ready to drop. I'm waiting for one little thing, and then it's with Kev from Kev's Collectibles, my Kiwi buddy from New England, fucking
Ooh.
Patriots. Sorry.
Tyka's gonna be pissed at your ass.
No. From New Zealand, that will be posting sometime this weekend. Also, the trailer for Why Last Man looked fucking awesome. Whoever put that up.
Oh yeah, no, not my man Jay Nunya, bro.
But other than that, I think that's it. Wasn't there another part of the CBSI thing? Like we're doing the show, and then I thought there was something else. Okay. What about merchandise?
What an awkward ass pause, yo! Just straight awkward ass pause, y'all. You're just like, well,
Come on, just slip it in. Let's see.
We tried.
dude.
I thought we were supposed to be writing articles afterwards.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it, man. That's in the works, right, Alonzo? You don't know? Oh
Sure,
my goodness,
sure.
that is in the works, y'all. That is in the works. I saw it in the chat. Y'all ain't paying attention. Y'all just watching something or what? All right, man. Enough's enough.
Yeah.
Watching the game.
All right, guys.
Yeah.
We appreciate you guys rolling with us, man. It was a fun night, man. Great to know about Mike and in the community. Again, Alonzo really puts a lot of work into this. This is fun for all of us, man, and also fun for the chat because we get to know you, Mike. We really appreciate you, man. And with that being said, do you want to take us out, Team Nerd Herd style, my brother? Hit him with it. Okay, all right. Well, allow me to hit it to hit us with the end of the night, man. Okay, JR, thank you. If you want to do it right, collect what you like, y'all. And with that being said, be ready for tomorrow. CBSI. Boom.